From behind at point-blank range? Like a bolt of lightning out of the clear blue sky. Where in the world has he been hiding?
Of course. He was shadowing Mr. Karasuma, blending in with his self-defense force camo, waiting to pick us off from the ideal sniper's nest. Gotcha! This is exactly why being around Nagisa has me on edge. I guess it's one-on-one now. Fine by me. Let's finish it.
So it comes down to Nagisa versus Karma.
Ballsy tactic. The kid essentially used Karasuma as his own personal blind.
A referee goes largely unnoticed on the playing field. Nagisa honed in on that fact, made himself invisible. Brilliant. He waited for the perfect moment to reveal himself. His instincts are that of a natural-born killer. It's not wise to underestimate Karma, though. Comparing these two on the basis of academic performance, he soundly beats Nagisa in every area of study. That said, the fact must have dawned on him. When it comes to matters of assassination, Nagisa is without question Karma's greatest adversary.
Damn, he's already moved. Nagisa! Put down the gun and come on out! We'll settle this with blades!
No way! Don't be an idiot! Take him out while you've got the shot!
I don't think he's gonna fire.
Huh?
Karma. He always plays so dirty. If I ignore his challenge and shoot him right now, you can bet the red team will be hard-pressed to concede defeat. He's counting on me to know that. If I want everyone on board with saving Koro Sensei, this has to play out on Karma's terms. I have to beat him at his own specialty.
Seriously?
No, they're going mano a mano?
It makes sense. Nagisa respects Karma in a big way, and he needs him to understand where he's coming from.
Let's move in for a better view.
Not gonna lie, I'm still for not killing Koro Sensei, but seeing Karma just put himself out there like that? When I tagged Rinka, I felt the same way. Supposing we wind up having to kill him, what would that feel like?
And now we watch the flip-floppers crawl out of the woodwork. Must be some correlation between strong opinions and working camouflage, huh?
A class like this pulls unexpected things out of everybody. You, Kayano, Mimura, and Kanzaki, for example. Some go berserk, some get all fired up to do better next time. Some we assume are slackers turn out to actually have a plan. Some who pass themselves off as jokers turn out to be dead serious.
Oh, shut up.
And weirdest of all, not only does the runt of the litter turn out to be a genius assassin, the guy we all thought this came easiest to has got to work his ass off. So whoever wins this has my respect. With the crazy skill sets we have as a group, something tells me we can handle any challenge that comes our way.
Ever since we met as first years, to put it simply, I've looked up to him.
Excuse me, sir, what's this?
Whoa, Akabane. That's second-year stuff you're looking at.
He did whatever he pleased without fear, and he was absolutely brilliant.
Okay, that's all I needed. I can handle the rest on my own, thanks.
What? You're kidding me!
By the way, Teach, I'm just gonna leave now.
If only I could be like that. From where I stood, Karma seemed to have it all figured out.
Wait, really? Nozomi directed Sonic Ninja and it's out now? That's awesome! Didn't even know. We should go see it. Are you cool to come with me, Shiota?
All of a sudden, we were hanging out and I felt 6 feet tall. That was halfway through our first year. Life was good. But it wasn't long before I learned that all good things come to an end.
Well, well, what do we have here? You beat my good buddy to a pulp and you're still walking.
Huh? Yeah, I suppose I am. For the record, your buddy started it. He had it coming.
You're full of crap. See, according to him...
Come again, please? I'm having a little trouble understanding ya.
He could do whatever he pleased because he had the strength to back himself up. Not a place I was ever gonna be. He must have gotten bored sharing the stage with a nobody. By the time they suspended him, we'd gone back to being just classmates.
He's always been a harmless little mouse. A guy with my rep has to be on high alert around most folks. Not with him, though. Looking back on it now, I'm the one who put the distance between us. Even then, there was something about him that made me nervous. Now, where'd he run off to? Hey, Nagisa! I could put my guard down around him.
I've been right here the whole time. You didn't see me?
But for some reason, he had me on edge. It was like if he wanted, he could have killed me in my sleep. Always so sweet-natured and honest. On the surface, we couldn't have been more different. Still, beneath that innocent facade lurked something else. Something downright sinister. I wanted to drag it out of him. Crush it. Not that there'd have been any point fighting him in class. Whatever he has, it's totally beyond all that. I couldn't deal. Before long, we drifted apart. And here we are. A couple of third years in a class on assassination, staring each other down.
This is it. The only way to get our point across is to win.
You are so going down!
Nagisa?
A desire to win, to conquer, the all-consuming competitive streak of youth. You must forget about me in this moment. Clear your minds. It's about what's in front of you.
We kill!
We save!
I'm surprised a tackle that well-timed didn't bring him down.
There's a pretty big difference in strength between the two of them.
Indeed. If one knife connects, it's a win. Karma won't hesitate to use the brief window of time to his advantage. Ah, but observe Nagisa closely. He's carrying a second blade.
You think he'll try the clap stunner?
Unlikely. Karma will have noticed the hilt on his leg. The second blade won't come as a surprise. Two assassins, their weapons and methods worlds apart. How will this contest be settled? Don't touch that dial, folks.
If I don't want to get inked, the trick is to take the hits like a pro.
Nice. He got his knife away.
I've got this!
Both their knives are out of reach.
Wait, look! Not the one on his leg!
Don't even bother. The second you go for that blade, the fight belongs to me. I'll knock you on your ass and take my sweet time with the final blow! Oh, that's all you got?
Holy crap. He's taking Nagisa's attacks on purpose.
His hits have got to be having some kind of effect, right? I mean, he's been upping his game for a whole year now.
Karma is first and foremost a combat assassin. He relishes process, the bargaining, the strategy. Only when he's gone through the moves will he deal the decisive blow. Nagisa, on the other hand, is a pure assassin, single-mindedly searching for the one strike that will secure victory. Karma has trained himself to take a beating, hit after hit. He'll stand his ground and give as good as he gets. Should he hold out indefinitely, Nagisa will have no honorable choice but to accept defeat.
That was an axe kick. Bring one of those to the table and the other guy doesn't have a chance in hell.
Let's be real. There'll never be another place like this. Not ever. No one else is gonna let me be honest about how I feel. But I will kill him. 'Cause like it or not, it's the right thing to do. What the? That's the last ounce of strength he's got.
He bit his tongue to keep from dropping.
Go for it, Nagisa. Come at me with all that natural talent I never had. I'll break you over my knee like a twig. This game is mine. It's all channeled into that blade. Dodge and his bloodlust will dissolve. What the? What's he doing?
A triangle choke!
With his garroted cinched, it's only a matter of time before he passes out. Nagisa's chokehold is even more effective than it was earlier.
You are going to hear me out!
Look at him. How the hell is he pinning him down like that in the first place?
The element of surprise, Nagisa sacrificed his greatest skill to create a red herring, opting to finish with a martial arts move. All to make a simple point. Karma's own specialty has, in the end, been turned against him.
Exactly like I tried to do to him! Playing by my terms is making it impossible for anyone to contest the outcome! Damn it! At this rate, I'm toast!
He's got a knife!
Oh
No, I can't fight. I'm probably way too big of a chicken to even try. Unless it was absolutely a matter of life and death.
I give up. Uncle, you win, Nagisa. Good job. Are you listening to me?
That's enough! Red team has surrendered. Game over. Blue team is the winner.
Okay,
Okay, cool. You worked hard for that win, Nagisa.
I actually won? I beat Karma?
Before you start doing a little victory dance, let's make one thing perfectly clear. You left your back wide open to attack. I just couldn't bring myself to stab you. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. No one would have been satisfied with me winning that way. Can't believe you managed to get the drop on me with martial arts. Seriously, dude, who'd have ever thought I'd be beaten at my own game like that? You killed me. Right, you want to save Koro Sensei? Talk, I'm listening.
Are you really? No joke?
Quit staring at me like that. You look like mousetrap cheese. I've seen fewer bruises on a week-old peach.
Wow, even in defeat you can't bear to waste a single insult, huh? Good old Karma.
Please. Look, why don't we drop all the back and forth? I'm really not feeling it after that fight.
So what, we talk to each other like human beings? Feels kinda weird after all this time.
Fine. I'll start us off. Give me your hand, old friend.
Thanks, Karma. Old friend.
True feelings tend to bubble up when under pressure from a big decision. Often as not, there's conflict. But look, in the end, harmony reigns. Because these boys and girls have fought in earnest. They've come to see and appreciate one's true feelings.
Only because I didn't want to paralyze you.
Sometimes conflict can be the best opportunity to strengthen a friendship.
Is that another lesson? Without strife, we can't grow or learn a damn thing? I'm sure you all have your own thoughts on the matter. I, for one, have no objection to the course this class has chosen. That said, I can only allow you to try to save him on one condition. You have until the end of the month to figure out a way. You might be taking a break from Assassination, but others involved aren't. Their efforts are in full swing. If it turns out he needs to be killed, I believe you should be the ones who do it. Make me a promise. However January plays out, February onward, you'll focus on the original objective. Whether you save or kill, give it all you've got.
Yes, sir!
木漏れ日が優しく差し込む大きな窓の中君と出会ったあの日を遠くに感じた少しずつ並べた思い出は僕を温める小さな部屋つなぐ心そっと教えてくれたこの季節が迎えに来たら君の姿を探すこともできなくなっちゃうんだねずっと忘れずにいるよまた君に会える日まで
To put this in general terms, what about world leaders? Is assassinating Koro Sensei their only game plan? I doubt it. Bear in mind the larger goal is to save the Earth from certain destruction. They can't afford to be unilateral. Odds are they've explored options that don't involve killing him. Why don't we look into what those options might be?
He's right. There are research facilities all over the world dedicating themselves to the problem 24/7. Needless to say, their work is highly classified. Finding out what they know will be next to impossible.
Infiltration of the project database complete.
What the?
If it's online, I can access it, no problem. What can I say?
I've learned a lot in the last year.
Nice job.
Wow. Every lab in existence has to be on this thing. Jackpot!
Uh-oh. I've combed through all the files, but I'm not seeing any trace of the information we need.
I guess the higher-ups only hand off that kind of stuff in person.
Great. So is anybody even doing research on how to save Koro Sensei?
Guys, look! There's a lab in the US. Preventing destructive antimatter chain reactions due to tentacle cell aging and fission. I'm no scientist, but that seems like a definite hit to me. Last samples returned from ISS on January 25th. What is ISS? Anybody know?
Wait a minute. That's...
Whoa! The International Space Station! They're conducting their research in outer space!
It's possible. Certain types of research require zero gravity or a perfect vacuum. And, well, of course, if there's a chance it could cause a big, catastrophic explosion, there'd be way less collateral damage.
Couldn't we just ask for the data as colleagues?
You could, sure. But sadly, you kids are just one outpost among many. With all the red tape involved, that data might not make it in time.
Mr. Karasuma.
Huh?
I know what you're thinking. Killing him is still the backup plan. Trust me, we're not going to go into this half-cocked. If there's any hope of saving him at all, we'll do whatever it takes. If not, this class will stick to the original game plan. Won't we, Nagisa?
That's been our understanding from the start.
Before we do anything, I need a blueprint. Be square with us. How serious are the rules we're about to break?
Mr. Karasuma.
Huh?
Miss Irina.
Huh?
Will you give the students and I a moment?
Huh?
What we're about to discuss might potentially cause 1 or 2 liability issues for you. Okie dokie. Here's essentially what you're trying to do. You need to grab a quick peek of the research data in question before it reaches America from outer space.
Yeah, but as for the how...
How indeed? Looky, looky! Guess where this beautifully streamlined bucket of bolts is about to be sent?
Is that a manned rocket?
Precisely. A proof-of-concept craft developed right here in Japan. Test dummies have been given the honor of taking the first trip. But what if they were replaced with actual people?
You're serious?
That's it, our teacher's officially gone off the deep end.
Yes! Consider this the Assassination Classroom's out-of-season research project!
Ground control to Major Tom. The ISS has been hijacked.
Whoa! No way!
Yes way! All the way!